we've got to rethink. And the start of that rethinking should be, I think, twofold. One, for an independent Scotland, how do you best protect our borders? And we should be expecting that every country would be asking that question. And that is a protection question. It's not how do we attack someone in the Middle East, or how do we attack someone hundreds of miles away. So there's a protection question, but then there is the wider, who will be our European allies if we want to be into alliance? What shape will that take?
Yeah. Small states, and when it comes to military terms, they may be under threat, they may not be under threat. As long as Scotland is not perceived as a threat by England, then Scotland is highly unlikely to be invaded by anyone. It's simply incredible in that sense. And provided our relationship with England is positive, then that's not going to, it's simply not going to happen. I mean, after all, if you actually look at why we have a British state, it's because Scotland was seen as a national security threat to England. I mean, early on in the medieval period, they were expanding and expanding, but leaving that aside, Scotland was seen as the back door into England from, the Valois in France, or the Habsburgs in Spain. That finished a long time ago, but it was seen as a security threat. That door had to be shut. Ireland was seen as a security threat. That door had to be shut. Well, there are no continental powers wishing to invade England, so that is past history. And there's sometimes conflation around these sort of issues. The great powers are held up as as potential threats, and in some ways you could argue that they could influence in various ways. I mean, for instance, they're talking about China. If China wanted to lean on Scotland, before they twitch the dragon's tail, they would say the following: we want you to change your semester system in the Scottish universities. And see, if you don't, we're going to take our girls away. And the threat of that to the economic model of Scottish universities, that would be pressure. They wouldn't be asking to take over Faz Lane.